Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, grab your popcorn, and maybe a spare pair of socks because we are about to blast off into absolute chaos. Welcome to the VCC playoffs where dreams are made, egos are shattered, and somebody's going home wondering why they peaked without util. Tonight, it's Silent Horror versus Redline, and trust me, there's nothing silent about the way these two teams play. Silent Horror are rolling in hot with Zoe, the absolute demon with a 1.83 KD. I mean, if you hear footsteps and it's Zoe, it is already too late. But Redline, oh, they've got Tolkien and Bomb Dolphin. Yep, don't let the cute dolphin name fool you. This thing's got teeth and they bite hard.
And heading over to the map pool for this game with Redline versus Silent Horrors. First map is Lotus, which is Redline's pick. We've got Silent Horrors starting on attack. Second map, we're going to head over to Ascent, which is Silent Horrors pick, and Redline is starting on defense. And then, if we go to the third one, we always hope we go to the third one. Third map tonight is Sunset. Defense, Redline to start. Looking forward to seeing what these two teams can show us tonight on these three amazing maps.
Exactly that. This isn't just a match, this is a heavyweight brawl with mouse pads. We've got clutch potential, ridiculous aim, and enough entry frags to make your head spin. The only question is, will Silent Horror haunt Redline's dreams tonight, or will Redline slam the brakes on Silent Horror's playoffs run? Let's find out. It's game time as we head into our agent select. Agent select starting up now.
Loading into Lotus here, we've got a couple of confident picks over on Defender's side. That's
Yes.
Redline with the Omen pick on Controller and Vi's pick on Sentinel.
We've seen Tolkien absolutely shut down Seasite with Vice on Lotus. It is extremely hard to get onto Seasite, and Tay looking like they're gonna be hovering the chamber. Never mind going back to the neon, just making me look like an idiot. So if they were to go with the double Senti comp, it would be extremely hard to get on site for Silent Horror.
Over on the attacker's side, Silent Horror is starting to lock in a couple of champs of their own. We've got Void on the Omen for Controller.
That is correct. The entirety of Silent Horror is locked in. You've got Omen, Fade, Neon, Chamber, and Raze. So that's a double duelist comp. They're not picking a traditional Senti like a Cypher, a KJ, or a Vice like you'd usually see on Lotus, but they are going with, they're putting Zoe on Chamber early. 1.83 KD needs to shine here, but sometimes you can put your aimers on any agent they want and they can just fry.
And we've got the final lock-ins on Redline's side. We've confirmed not only the Omen and the Vise, but also a Fade, a Neon, and a Raze. Looking to see those entry frags from Tay on the Neon, following up with some nice satchels and grenades from Bomb Dolphin.
Yeah, Redline, they've been disciplined on Lotus before, but Tolkien's numbers dipped in recent matches. If he shows up big here, Redline's chances skyrocket. Now, Omen has the highest pick rate in the league at 13.66%. He will show up in both comps today, just like usual. Now, we will see Vice on the Redlines to control our rotations. Both teams getting started here now. They're looking like they want to go for an A push here early, and it is game time, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got Silent Horror on attack, sitting in that A lobby with a little bit of a cheeky B hold, and we're heading into round one.
Silent Horror, Redline pushing up with the A rubble space. Silent Horror looking like they're just okay to give that up to them. Now you've already seen Sora leaving that area. They're leaving Bomb Dolphin. They know the damage that he can do with the anchor. Crawlers drawing first blood onto Zoe, our MVP. 1.83 KD doesn't stand a chance against Crawlers. Now they're pushing up into rubble here. Bomb Dolphin whiffs every single sheriff shot he has. Whiffs everything onto natural. And I mean, Tay playing cleanup, doesn't know what to do. They've got full rubber control here now, Silent Horror, and Redline have been pushed all the way onto B. Silent Horror, they have a free A site here, but they're looking like they just want to sit around and rubble for a bit. They're not liking their chances pushing site. Redline, they've got to make a move here at some point. It is a 3v3 currently. If Redline push out of this smoke together, they can do some damage. The Sentinels Classic needs to be put to work here with Tolkien. But look at this. It's already looking like they're going for the fight here now. Tay, Void, trading each other out. Sora, Prowler in hand. Natural with the Classic, draws blood. And that will be Cest getting the last kill on Tay. And what a clinical round from Silent Horror.
Round 1 going to Silent Horror in the pistol round there. Unfortunate to see Zoe get taken out very early, but it was a very nice pick from Crawlers there in that B kind of main area. And then Bomb Dolphin sitting in a really awkward spot in rubble there, not quite managing to get a pick, but lasting way longer than I was expecting to in that little corner. Really nice execution there from Silent Horror as we look to go into round 2 with a buy up on Silent Horror's side.
Yeah, Redline, they love their B push here. Now, Silent Horror haven't read this. Bomb Dolphin. Cess drawing first blood, immediately traded out by Tolkien. That Sentinels Classic put to work. Natural getting 2 with the Guardian. 3 with the Ghost, pulling out the secondary. Natural gets 4, and that is a quick round here. Clinical from Silent Horror, just taking them out.
Using that gun advantage to their advantage there, really nicely cleaning up that messy bit of fighting outside of B. Round 2 goes to Silent Horror, and now we get a little bit more of an even gun showing as we go into round 3, looking at Redline to answer with some rifles in this round.
Yeah, I mean, Natural is already 2 ult points away from that overdrive. We'll see that in place, hopefully this round, but it just looks like Redline are going to run it down A. Their standard is pushing Silent Horror back. They've got 3 players that take that rubble space early. Silent Horror pushed completely back into their own spawn. Now, they're not making the mistake they did in the first round and leaving Bomb Dolphin too early. Soromizu already coming back out. Bomb Dolphin, Zoe drawing first blood, and Tay stuck alone. Natural, nothing that Tay could do there. Sora trying to play cleanup from Baby Door here, but with that Phantom, there's nothing that he can do. Krallers with the Vandal in hand, trying to do a little bit of spam work, but Zoe's on top of rubble. Crawler doesn't predict this. Zoe gets taken down by the Outlaw, and that'll call for the pivot over to B immediately. Now you do see Cest here, pushed up into stairs, but pushed back by that Phantom, and Nats drawing that blood from heaven. The push up early, and Tolkien in a 1v4. We've seen him win these. Dinks onto Zoe, and getting pushed by Cest. Nothing he can do. That'll be Redline's bonus. Silent Horror's bonus conversion.
Very nice execution there from Silent Horror. I don't know if you caught it, but there was as Silent Horror were pushing out of a lobby, there was a false start with a Prowler that GambleNets tried to send to rubble and didn't quite make it. Hopefully he can execute that slightly better in the future. Now we're looking at another A execute from Redline. And we'll see how this showdown goes.
I like it.
Yeah, Redline looking like they want to play slightly back. They're gonna do the nade seize combo. Natural, not able to draw blood. Bomb Dolphin with the Sheriff, immediately traded out though. Crawlers, look at this Crawlers push up onto B site here. They've rolled out on A rubble. They don't know that they have a free site here. The spam coming through the smoke with the Marshall, unable to find any value, but Crawlers is already flanking them. With the trip down, can Crawlers make a move? No, not able to yet. 3 players still in rubble. Crawlers taken down. Hopkins taken down. Tay's taken down. It's just clinical. Silent Horror. It almost just looks effortless for them at the moment.
It's a really nice flank there from Crawlers. Unfortunately, not quite able to get that pick with the Sheriff, and Tay managing to get 1 as they try and push into rubble, but unfortunately it's not quite enough, and taken down by Silent Horrors on their pushing.
Yeah, I mean, Silent Horror, they've been playing this slow and methodical so far. They know that Redline like to fight for that A space. They know that they're going to do that every single round. So instead of rushing into that early, they're playing that slow, they're playing that methodically. But if they keep letting the clock tick down, they're going to have to start winning those late round trades, which they are currently, which is what is taking the rounds now. The tech pause should be finishing now. Both teams ready to come in. Hopefully, with both teams on a bye here, we can see if Redline claim their first round.
We've got Silent Horrors looking to push in once again into A site, setting up, getting ready. We've got three of Redline trying to anchor A, but not quite successful. So we'll see if that works this round.
Yeah. Redline taking rubble space early now. This is a bit different. Natural's just slid out by himself. What are we doing? Giving that free shot straight to Bomb Dolphin immediately off rip. Now, Redline said, we've got the pick. We're going to leave Rubble alone. You guys take that. Paint shells coming in from Cestia. No flanks like last round. They're not giving anything now. Crawlers, the IGL brain, knows that they need to play safe. The chip shots on Bomb Dolphin here there from Zoe. Bomb Dolphin playing a little bit aggressive here on stairs. I don't know how Redline are going to feel about that, but it looks like it is going to be a hit here from Silent Horror. 4v3 onto Sky. The satchel's not good. Redline 2 for 1 trade. Zoe pushes out of the smoke and Bomb Dolphin gets 3 for the round. And that's Redline's first round of the half.
Redline making it onto the scoreboard in round 5. It's now 1-4 to Silent Horror. A really nice execution there, managing to keep Silent Horror out of A site for the first time. Will Silent Horror continue to hit it, or will they change up their attack this time?
Now we wait.
That is the question. Looking like 2 of them trying to touch A lobby once again, but the other 3 spread out across B and C. And may have called this on Redline side, however, as they've got 2 stacked over on C waiting for them.
The Crawler's big brain IGLing knows what's happening. Crawler Tay not able to draw blood. Paranoia trying to come through, not executed fast enough. And Silent Horror, no, they have a free C site here. Tolkien's not set up like usual. No need to even use utility. You've just got it for free. It's like you're giving them. It's like you're giving it to them on a platter. Now, they're pushing up into this waterfall space, almost into Link here at this point. They've got so much room. Redline are just cramped into CT space. They don't know what they're doing. They're getting flanked. No one's aware. Cess just has 3 kills here without anything. And that just shows Redline no space, no nothing. They take advantage.
What a round for Silent Horror. Those 2 very nice picks from Void to start the round, just giving C-site to Silent Horror to push onto. And then what a flank. Cess coming up behind to get 3 in the closeout of the round there. Very nicely done. Silent Horror comfortable, sitting with their 5-1 and showing their cool, calm, collected nature as they attack these sites. It's looking like an A execute again with Zoe sitting in B lobby.
Exactly that. They look like they're not even fighting a rubble this round. The paint shells come through, but they're going to give it up completely. Even with the success it's had, but it's looking like it's going to be. They're going to break Baby Door and they're going to split over to B. No one is on the B side. Tolkien has already rotated off C. Knives out. Thank God he didn't peek that. I think I would have gone insane. Coming CT. Vines pushed out. Activated. Crawlers from heaven here. Tolkien doesn't anticipate the push from Zoe. Pushes again. Crawlers. He's good for it though. Paranoia coming out. Phase Nightfall. Already out. Both Phase Nightfall traded out. Fellas coming down. Trail is protected. Now, Nats is just stuck in Link here by himself. 2 players. The utility coming in. Can Nats survive this? He's pushing out. And that's a flank from Natural. And these players stuck on site, trying to sandwich, nothing there. Dolphin gets 1. It'll be condolences though because Void cleans it up, and that'll be a nice clinical round from Silent Horror there.
Nice push in there from Zoe to get that early pick on Tolkien and take B site. He does get traded out, but they managed to still secure the site and secure the round. Looks like we've got a bit of a defender's timeout now. So we've got about a minute. Yeah, what do you think so far, Max?
It's been extremely one-sided so far. I mean, Redline would have to win the next 5 rounds to make it an even scoreline in a row, which just doesn't seem likely. I mean, I don't like how they're giving up that rubble space early. I mean, you just saw just then what it can do. You have 3 options through tree, through main, to go to stairs, or even break baby door and split to B. So by giving that up early, they are really sacrificing so much of that space, and it's not going to work out for them ever. They need to take that rubble space, and they need to do it now. Otherwise, they're going to keep losing rounds, and they're just going to keep giving it up for them.
Yeah, need to get a little bit more aggressive there on the A rebel hold. Silent Horror seem to be really good at just executing onto A site there, but also shown that they can get onto C if they want, they can get onto B if they want. They can kind of use all their options there to push sites.
Exactly that.
That works.
Heading into round 8 now. Looks like we've got a stacked A lobby once again from Silent Horror. And we might have a stacked A from Redline as well. Are we going to see that aggression and rubber first time? Looks like a possibility.
They've read my mind, baby. They're pushing it, all 5 of players. Paranoia, high gear. I don't know where I'm even looking. Overdrive activated. Tay is just no ballsing it. He's just going in. The trades go in Silent Horror's favor. You might be asking, was that a bit too much of a push there? Silent Horror, they've recognized it. They're just going to leave now. They know they've got a free C site. There's not even a, why would you even think about pushing it now? Tour de force for Zoe, holding that angle. Tolkien knows it. Bomb Dolphin unaware. Both players from Redline. It is a 4v2.
One enemy remaining.
Make that a 1v4 now. Cest getting the kill onto Tolkien, and it's just up to Sora. Gets 1 condolence. Still a 1v3. Sora not knowing that Void's going to be pushing. Gets Void though. Is he aware of the Tour de force? No, he is not. That's Zoe's kill. That's Zoe's 3k, and it's all gone to pieces for Redline.
Yeah, we're seeing the impact of Zoe on Silent Horror here. Did see that aggression on A Rubble. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out for Redline as Tay going in hard with that overdrive and not quite getting the trades needed to make that worthwhile. Nice rotate at the end to C site for Silent Horror there after getting those 2 initial picks, and then just easy going from there. Now we're heading into round 9. Looks like standard A push from Silent Horror.
It really is. They're pushing the A rubble. They've read my mind. Natural's all alone. Untradeable Tay. And Bomb Dolphin drawing the bloods here. It's a 3v5 within 10 seconds of the round being started. Now, they've dedicated so much util and so much manpower to getting that rubble space. They have rotated off. They've left their 2 star duelists, Bomb Dolphin and Tay, holding that rubble space. Now Crawlers thinks he has the IGL brain, does not. Nats getting the kill. They've rotated off a bit too early, you might think here. Tay getting out for free, using the high gear. And Crawlers gets 1. Is Crawlers good for 2? Crawlers is good for 2. It's a 3v1. What does Void do? Void gets 1. Void gets 2! And that was closer than I ever would have hoped, but Tolkien's able to close it out.
It was almost a 3-piece for Void there, but Redline with their second round of the game, very nicely done. We saw a nice pick from Tay right up in that rubble, finally taking a little bit more space, a little bit more successfully than previous rounds. Very nicely done. Scores 2-7 as we head into the 10th round. Once again, looking like A lobby heavy from Silent Horror, and a little bit stacked on A from Redline.
Does appear that way. Immediately the off, putting to work, nothing, no large claim so far. Tay, aware, not aware enough, gets the 1 though onto Void. How do you manage that? Void all alone, absolutely untradeable. 5v4, this happened last round. They got the numbers, they rotated off early, they're doing the exact same thing. Doesn't seem like Redline's learned though. They've already rotating off, and Bomb Dolphin, a little bit of an early peak, and Natural just gets a 2-piece. Go back to KFC, grab your 2-piece chicken tenders because that was a 2-piece right there for absolutely free. No trade, no nothing, and all of Redline have funneled onto this B site. Natural, you're just running in by yourself onto B main, absolutely nothing, and that looks like Silent Horror. That's the call. They're going C. The Vice Shear is still up. Vice activated there. Nightfall coming in. Spam coming through the box.
Spike
Able
down.
to claim Gamble Nats. Showstopper activated here for Seth. Activated, gone on to Crawlers. 2v2 here. Both players on site.
30 seconds left.
The operator in hand Tolkien is so very low. What do they
One
do
enemy
here?
remaining.
Zest,
Last player
wallbang,
standing.
Sora gets one. 1v1 clutch here. How do you go about this? No utility here for Zest. Or it looks like there's reciprocated for Sora as well.
10 seconds
Zest
left.
has to stick the plant here. It is so very low.
Natural out.
And Sora isn't good for it, Zest, and oh my goodness gracious me, Sora holding the line like a fortress. They could just not get through onto the C site, and that was brilliant from Redline.
Really nice execution there from Redline to get their third round of the
Whatever
game.
happens,
We saw that
fast.
Steel Garden come out
panic.
on Tolkien, which was really useful in securing that site. Taking it down to a 2v2. Couldn't quite get the pick from Zoe with the op, even though Cess managed to get that really nice wall bang through the boxes there. And then down to the 1v1. And it was Redline that came out victorious for Sora on the fade.
Yeah, I mean,
Getting
Silent
into-
Horror, they're up rounds already. Moving in, the A-Rebel fight is good for it. Getting the one, that's the 3 to Silent Horror immediately. That's 4. This looks like it's a flawless. In a blink of an eye, Silent Horror are away with that round. And oh my goodness gracious
Last
me.
round in the half.
In case we didn't forget at how good Silent Horror's execution is in that rubble area, they just wanted to remind us again that they can hit fast, they can hit clean, and they can hit just very, very fine. That was a very nice execution for round 11 from Silent Horror to take a rubble and the round in very quick fashion. Into the last round of the half, we're seeing something different. We're seeing Silent Horror stacking over on that C. It looks like they're going to do a hard and fast C.
Tolkien's been unusually quiet this half, but on Lotus defense, one good round can flip the whole series. Natural's getting one already. Natural, he's just running it down. He does not care anymore. He gets another one, and I mean, for a 2-to-1 trade, I'm sure Silent Horror are pretty happy about that already. Now, Sets, they're on the seaside absolutely for free. Hand it to them on a platter at this point. I mean, Crawlers wants to big waterfall. The dark covers come into place. Crawlers so very low as well. They've learned from their last C retake that they need to take both waterfall and both hall space. They are this round, and Silent Horror looks like they're wanting to be playing for main here. The From the Shadows enabled from Crawlers. Cess, not good for one. Yes, no, he is not. Tolkien gets in. Crawlers defusing. Gets the half. It's all up to Tolkien, being a bit quiet this half so far, and Gamble Nats will not let that happen. Gamble Nats hits a shot for once, and that'll be on to Crawlers. That'll be on to Tolkien, sorry, and a 9-3
Switching
half here.
sides.
Start of the round from Sin Natural there. He's sliding in with the over, puts the high gear up and manages to tap ahead through it on his way in, and then get another with the overdrive. I would almost say it's 2.5 kills in that first half, because he was leaving Crawlers there on barely any health to try and retake C. It was really nice attempt at a good old smoke and defuse from Crawlers, but unfortunately with the Nightfall coming in and 4 of Silent Horrors still alive, there wasn't much hope. Now as we head into the second half of the game, round 13, we see a stack of Redline about to hit into C-Site. Will Silent Horrors be able to defend as well as send attacked?
Yes, that's right. Crawlers has the read on to Silent Horror here. They know their C-Side's going to be weak. They're immediately rushing it. Rotations coming through here already. They've read the Redline is stacking this side. But, you know, hand it to them on silver platter because C-Side is all Redlines without much to say about it. Crawler's already pushing through. Is unaware that Nats is sitting
Spike
there
planted.
by himself. Bomb Dolphin gets the trade Zoe. 1.83 KD. Don't even look at him or you are dead. I mean, they're pushing through. Gets another. Classic out.
enemy
Tolkien gets
remaining.
one. It's all up to Tolkien in a 1v3. Gets one. Gets two. Reloading. Gets three. Tolkien. Oh my goodness gracious me. My 2 and 10 favorite man manages to clutch it, bringing him to second top frag on Redline. Oh my goodness gracious me.
What a nice 4K from Tolkien there. Those last 3 kills. There's nothing better. You got a classic. You got 3 people running at you. Can you just do a couple head taps and secure the round? Apparently Tolkien can. What a nice cleanup. What a nice round. Redline are in it. They're in it to win it. It's 4-9. Are we seeing a comeback? We'll see. Heading into round 2 of the half, round 14. Let's go.
Well, they know Redline have the gun advantage here. They want to fight the rubble space early. It actually looks like an elimination. They know there's no utility now. They're just going to take it for free. Thank you very much. Tay here spamming with the Guardian. Zoe's in an aggressive tree angle. What is that shot? Just traded out. Bomb Dolphin gets another. They're unaware that one is sitting backside here. Seth, like the little rat you are. Unable to get one, and it's all up to Gamble Nats. We know Nats here, can't hit the shots. And that will be another round for Redline. They're bringing this back on the attack. Now, Dr. Ames, can Redline bring this game back from here?
I think anything's possible at this point. We're only 4 rounds behind for Redline. We just saw a couple of very nice attacking rounds for them. Tay's doing some really nice work on Neon there. That shot on Zoe was insane. Halfway through a rendezvous TP and just nice little head tap with the Guardian. Looking forward to seeing what they can do now that we've got a little bit more, you know, gun, econ, evenness here. Let's see what happens.
Exactly that. Now, Redline, they've kind of read that Silent Horror aren't actually fighting for that rubble space early. The dark cover comes in on B. They think that they're going to fight that, but no. Redline, they're just going to take the rubble space for free. You might be thinking this is just a repeat of what Redline were doing before, and it exactly is that. Bomb Dolphin's already gone to stair space. The Prowler haunts him out, and all 5 players from Silent Horror are prepared to play retake, except for Cest, not going down without a fight. Paranoid, stunned. Gamble Nats gets one out of absolutely nowhere. Gets a second. Bomb Dolphin pushing here. All to him. And the trades go out, and somehow Redline had all of Mound and still lost the round.
Looks like they got stuck there just in the top half of A site and got collapsed in on. Very nice retake from Silent Horror. Gamble Nats taking out a couple of nice kills early on there, and then the rest of the team just cleaning up after him. Heading into round, what round is it? 16? Round 16 of the game. This is our first equal gun eco game of this half. How is this rifle fight going to go down?
Redline, they want to take that C space. It's been a bit of a CAAC here this half so far. Bomb Dolphin taking an early pick onto Natural. Almost gets spammed. Spams back a little bit of chip damage onto Natural there. Nothing too out of the ordinary though. But Zoe in the aggressive angle, they just weren't aware. And Flawless, the IGL gets taken. Tolkien traded onto Natural there. What a pick from the other side of the map almost. Cess holding the angle, takes out Tolkien's life. And it's a 3v4 in favor of Silent Horror. Now, Redline, they still want to creep up to the C space. They're going to keep on going. Zoe, not good for one. 3v3. Did you play a little bit aggressive there, Zoe? We'll never know. 3v3 retake. Can Silent Horror execute this perfectly? Zest gets taken out by Tay. Paranoia incoming. Displaces Bomb Dolphin. Tay gets a second. Gamble Nats trades it out. Gamble Nats 2v2. 1v2, sorry. I've never seen Nats do something like this. Can he whip it out now? I mean, Prowler goes out. They're both looking towards Bend here. Unaware. Bomb Dolphin shuts that down without much of a fight. And that's Redline's 6th round on the board.
I feel like Gamble Nats also almost had them there, but you never know when to step, do you? You never know when to take those couple of quick steps to try and get the jump on someone. Unfortunately, this time, they heard him, they turned, they got him. And nice attempt, but not quite successful for Silent Horrors. Now heading into round 17, looks like we've got a stack of Redline players holding A. Sorry, Redline's pushing. Stack of Silent Horrors holding A and Redline pushing into C. Are they going to get this site for free?
They're doing exactly that. I mean, Silent Horror just full stacked on A and B site. Now, Redline, they don't have the read. They're trying to push in quickly. That is the Vice ultimate ability committed here. Bomb Dolphin on the C site now. Retaking opens the door. They're aware now the plant finally goes in. Tolkien peeking out. Let's go in. Tay gets the kill on Gamble Nats. They've still got Cess to worry about here on the door though. Natural kill onto the IGL Redline. Sora gets one. That's 3 quick kills for Silent Horror. Bomb Dolphin trading it out. Zoe, the tour de force. And Tolkien is just one. I mean, that was just absolutely brilliant, especially from Zoe with the tour de force. He is on fire right now, carrying that clutch rate of 26% straight into the server.
Well, they had us nervous for a bit with all of Silent Horrors sitting over on A site and a couple on B, but then we saw a beautiful retake from Silent Horror. One good thing about not being on site when Redline pushes in is that the Nightfall lands on no one, wasted ult from the Fade, and a very nice retake from Silent Horror.
Now we wait.
Heading into round 18, are we going to see a B push from Redline? Looks like it. Let's see what happens.
The classics in play. Bomb Dolphin with the hero rifle. You need to see this from your duelist. They're going to push the B side here. Now,
There.
the trademark in place here. Void and Cess. Bomb Dolphin, Showstopper committed. They're TPing out. Overdrive as well. Void, Showstopper shot, unable to claim anything. That's 3 players. Tay getting a bit aggressive there. Bomb Dolphin standing right in the Nightfall. Natural gets the seconds. Razor Vines pushed out. The committed. 2 quick kills for Sora. I mean, it's a perfect retake from Silent Horror every time, every trade in their favor. Spike defused without even breaking a sweat.
What we thought was a save round ended up being kind of a half save. We got that overdrive out of Redline, and we also got the Showstopper to kind of put forward this save round but gun round. Then we saw the answer back from Silent Horror. The retake, the answering Showstopper. Very nice retake, very nice execution on Silent Horror's side. It's 6-12. Could be a match point here. Let's see what happens as looks like Redline's stack to push on to C.
Yeah, Redline, they have that Crawler's insertion here. He's inserted it into the A site. The timing from Cess. Crawler's is aware of it. He gets the one. A little bit of a whiffage there, but the call immediately is to run it to A. Zoe gets one on the other side of the map. They can collect the Spike Void. Pushing out a Fady door here. Isn't good for a Tolkien. He knows better. He can spend thousands of dollars on Valorant and he gets the kills for it. I mean, they've got the A side for complete free natural. He wants to get an aggressive pick here early. Can he spam Tay? It's unable. It's unlikely. Crawlers, the aggressive onto drop here. Can they get the kills? Spam goes out. Crawlers gets Zoe. Natural immediately traded onto Bomb Dolphin. Tay is so very low here. Overdrive committed. Killed onto Natural. Crawlers in a 1v1. The IGL Mastermind does that correlate into clutch factor. Paranoia in. Crawlers jumps down. Has to check this now. Oh my goodness gracious me. He's an IGL, but he's also a shooter because that was a shot and a half.
And we're still going here on Lotus. That match point wasn't a match point after all. Redline comes back to answer a little bit. We saw that really interesting play from Naturals there on the Silent Horror side to get into that really nice spot, unfortunately landing in the razor wire. And then whiffing ever so slightly on Tay, pushing it to a 1v1 in the end and not quite able to clean up there. Use of the overdrive was a great idea. Hold from Crawlers was just too good. Looks like we're going into a tech pause now.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, Zoe knows what he wants. He wants to sing Taylor Swift with Tolkien, apparently. I mean, this is some insane gameplay so far. Silent Horror, they're in the driver's seat. They've got the money, they've got the map control, they've got the confidence.
There.
Redline, they've been looking shaky all game. Each round that they clinch, it doesn't look very clinical at all. I mean, what do you even do if you're Redline here? They've got to get 5 rounds in a row to bring it just to OT, and even then, you've still got to win it out. They're on the full buy though here, and as we'll get the match back underway. Looking like a bit more of a C default here. Zoe with the operator in hand isn't able to land the shot. The rendezvous brings them back to safety. They've already got the fast rotations already gone, but Natural, he's pushed up all the way onto B. Tay is aware. Sora gets the kill onto Natural immediately. Neon v Neon. Crawlers, he's just inserted into the middle of nowhere and gets punished for it. 12 rounds here for Silent Horror. They're looking to finish it up here. Gamble Nats prowling down B main. And Redline, they're looking like they want to rotate immediately back onto that C side. They know Zoe's there, but 1 man versus 4 isn't worth anything. Shot doesn't go on the way. Legs him though. Holy moly. From Dolphin, so very low. Looking for an aggressive peek here. They know the op is there. Zoe gets one onto Sora. 3v4 Nats. Make that a 2-player. 3v2 here. Zoe peeks, gets the kill on the op, and it's just Tolkien in a 1v3 to save the round and save the game for Redline. How do you salvage this? Because Nats is already crossed. Oh, not good enough. Zoe with the 3-piece. That's Zoe's triple kill. He is on fire right now. And that's the map given to Silent Horror, 13-7.
Very nice last round from Silent Horror there to just close out the map. They take Lotus. Wasn't even their pick, was Redline's pick. And now they're comfortably sitting on that win, heading into their map pick of Ascent next. We're going to see Silent Horror start on attack for Ascent, and Redline picking up that defense side first. But really nice first game. We saw that Zoe come out with that KDA that we were expecting to take that top spot on the leaderboard there.
Yeah, I mean, Zoe now sits at 21-10. That's over a 300 ACS for that game. I mean, the man is a demon. As we said pre-game, you see him, you are dead. But I mean, you'll see more of Zoe next map as we head into our break. We'll see you all so very soon.
See you soon.
Welcome back to the VCC OCE, everyone. I mean, if Lotus was Redline's map pick, it sure didn't feel like it. Silent Horror just dismantled them 13-7, clinical, controlled, and never really in doubt. I mean, so Zoe and Natural were on another level, both breaking the 280 ACS mark and ripping open sights at will. While Gabble Nats and Joey kept the mid rounds airtight. Redline had the flushes, a couple of solid defusers, some early round trades, but they were outgunned and outpaced in almost every duel. The scoreboard tells the story. Silent Horror's top 4 all went positive. Zoe dropping 21 and 10, and Natural 22 and 13, compared to Redline's best fragger struggling to even break even.
Now we're heading on to map 2 of the showdown. This is Silent Horror's pick now. So after stealing Lotus out from under Redline, Silent Horrors is now going to confidently walk out onto Ascent. They're starting on attack. We just saw them start on attack on Lotus. We saw how they clinically cut through Redline's defense to take sites, take A, take C, take whatever they wanted, really. So we're looking to see how Silent Horror does on their map pick now on Ascent. For Redline, it's do or die. They need this if they want to push it to map 3, if they want any hope at taking out this playoff. So we're looking to see what they can bring onto Ascent with them starting up on defense. Pushing now into Agent Select on Ascent.
Yes, I mean, early on, we know what Redline like to do. They don't really change it up often. Crawlers on the KO, I mean, that man absolutely loves his KO. He could talk for hours on it, just talking about flashes. And I mean, you've got over here on the Silent Horror side, they've got a very default kind of comp, especially with the new not initiator meta. The Yoru, the Omen, and the Vice.
Bit of an interesting role switch up for Redline. Previously, we saw crawlers on the Omen. Now crawlers changing over to KO means Tay switching to the controller role on Viper. We've got Tolkien still on Sentinel. He was our Vise last game. Now he's moving on to the Cypher. And Bomb Dolphin switching over to the Jet there from the Raze. And we've got that last lock-in of the Sova on Sora. Going over to Silent Horror, we've seen Void. She knows how to Omen. We saw her last game. We're going to see her again this game. Excited to see what she can bring to this team. Sid Natural now switching over to the Ari. That's going to be a great one. And we've got that Zoe pick on the Jet. Excited to see what Zoe can bring in the duelist role as opposed to the Sentinel.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a very standard, very default comp here for Redline. They haven't seemed to adjusted too much to that new meta, as we've seen in the VCT. You've seen a really low pick rate of our flash initiators, but crawlers, he loves that KO too much to take off. I mean, it is locked in his vault. He will never come off the KO, and it seems like Silent Horror have adjusted quicker, but it should be a very interesting match here.
So we're looking at Silent Horrors on the attack for the first half. Redline picking defense for this map. So hoping to see some good defense action from them to try and pull that scoreboard to a slightly closer halftime score than the last game, if we have any hopes of seeing our final sunset on this game. And we're heading into round 1 pistol.
Yeah, well, I mean, Silent Horror, they aren't avoiding mid. They're going straight down. Crawlers with the flash immediately blinding all 5 players. They're just going down, blindside activated. Tay, paranoia in hand, tries to get the early pick, unable to with the classic. And Silent Horror, they're just going to push into the spawn of Redline. What is going on? Tay, with worlds to do, the smite knife running away. Now, and that's just a free A site, and it almost looks like the map is just flipped. I mean, they're just in the spawn of Redline. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Tolkien sitting in main, he wants the pick. Joey planting, getting the bomb down early. Crawlers, I think back here, has the knife enables. And that'll be all players of Redline, 4 players coming in from the Heaven side and Tolkien with the late main lurk. Are they aware of Void's position here? Very, very aggressive, paranoia in hand. What can the Classic do? They're aware of where Tolkien is, but are they aware of Void? Ted pulls the trigger, gets 1. Let's capitalize though. Zoe getting another, gets 2. And it's all up. Tay getting 1. 1v2 here for Tay. Carves the bomb, and that's a knife kill. Not coming in. Gamble Nats taking his second of the round. And what a clinical performance shut down here by Silent Horror.
That was basically a Benny Hill montage in its finest. We saw Silent Horror from tile to mid to defender spawn to up into A site to take that A from behind. Almost didn't know who was what was where for a minute there, but very nice hold for that from Silent Horror. Saw that unsuccessful knife from Natural. A little bit disrespectful first round, gotta say, but closing out that 3v1 there to get the round.
Yeah, the outlaw by Zoe just saying, yeah, I don't really care anymore. I'm just going to kill you anyway. And that's 4 players from Silent Horror creeping onto the A site. Tolkien, I know you're a good Sentinel player, but what can you do against this? You know what you can do? You can shoot the fake out. Nats keeping back site National here. Tolkien getting 1. That's insane to me. A weapon upgraded into the Guardian. The one-way, it isn't looking good. Tay just gets another. Zoe, the outlaw, immediate trade onto Tolkien. It's a 3v3 here, but the guns just aren't in the favor of Redline. I mean, Silent Horror, all 3 players playing from main. Zoe trying to get an early aggressive in with the outlaw. Forced to reload though, and that's Dolphin. He doesn't want to stick it though. Traded out immediately. Both players still in main. Tay getting the 3rd. Is this an eco? Sticking to half, whips come out, and the running gun not available. Oh my goodness gracious me. Sora tried to stick the bomb, and Joey just was having none of that.
KO back together is
A
going to
nail
have their
biter.
hands
Joey
full
coming in
after
to get the
this.
3k in the end there, but they had us nervous there. Tay getting the really nice early pick on Naturals with a Classic to steal the Guardian. That put Redline in a almost good position on their save round, but they weren't quite able to hold that retake that they did. With those 3 Silent Horror people sitting out of main, it almost seemed like they could do it, but what a last second steal there for Joey on with those couple of Sheriff kills. Looks like we're going to a tech pause for a little bit. Yeah, looking good for Silent Horror again in this round. Do we think that Redline can come back?
Yeah, I mean, it's the bonus round here for Silent Horror. It's the full buy for Redline. They got 4 kills, Redline. 4 kills on their eco with Classic. Now, you might be thinking, when you get 4 kills on an anti-eco, I mean, you would just have to be forcing. No. They had Classics. They got 4 kills, which means that the Silent Horror's eco is looking absolutely awful. Gamble Nats forcing the Vandal here, but I mean, a shorty for Zoe. Spectres for Naturals. Joey was able to survive with the Sheriff. We are having some technical issues over on the side of Redline. Does seem to be a visual bug. The tech pause is in place. But I think Redline can bring it back here. They need this round though, because the momentum will just shift to Silent Horror like we just saw, and it's going to get ugly for them very fast.
Yeah, for real. They did make that round bloody expensive for Silent Horror, though. Taking out 4 people with Classics, as you say. Basically, that's the... Aside from getting a thrifty, that's basically the best you can hope for when you're down on guns, second round in. Really interested to see how they can execute this defense with their full buy round now. Once these technical difficulties are thwarted. Looks like it's on the production side, so we're just gonna hang out while they sort some things. For once, it's not Naturals disconnecting from the game like he tends to do. I think last time I casted for these guys, he dropped out like clockwork every 30 minutes, but that
Yes.
issue seems to have sorted itself.
Yes, Natural. Finally, I believe the Natural Computer Fund has worked out. Natural finally got a new computer. So the issue the Natural was having was every 30 minutes his Valorant would crash. I mean, it was clockwork. It was a little bit weird. But I mean, it was pretty insane and was able to get a new computer, thank the Lord. And now it's not happening anymore either. So,
Okay,
I mean-
stop telling on us to naturals. Someone told him we were talking about his computer issues. It's fine. Fine. We're all here. We're all friends. We help each other.
Exactly.
So since my favorite map, personally, this was the first map I ever played in Valorant. Something about it makes me happy. Looking forward to seeing some long-range mid-fights later in the game. Love me some good long-range mid action happening. Some catwalk runs, some catwalk pushes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to see Silent Horror run into Defender Spawn again at some point. Hopefully that happens again. I mean, that was just... I don't even know what I was casting at that point. Both teams looking like they're ready to restart this game. All the issues have been fixed. They definitely haven't been avoiding mids. They
No.
want to switch it up. They want to go B main, and it looks like we're gonna get started here now.
So Silent Horror all stacked outside B main, looking to push in 5-man push for round 3.
Yeah, this is Bomb Dolphin wants to get the early pick. Isn't able to, forced to dash out of there immediately. Razorvine destroyed on the side of Joey. Tolkien, he's already pushed up right the way to Catwalk. I mean, if he can get an aggressive angle here, it could be lethal for the side of Silent Horror. And they're all crunched. All of them are sitting in B lobby. They have 0 space, and it's 30 seconds into the round. They're all just sitting in tiles. You've got the lurk here from Natural, though, up to Catwalk, though. Tolkien came back a little bit too early here. Tay, the timing, forced to swing. Crawlers gets the one onto Zoe. That's Zoe out of the round. And Natural wanted the kill, couldn't find it, though. Tolkien punishing him out. Nats peeking out onto Tay here. All 3 of them pushing up mid. Trays go out, and Redline clean that up within a matter of 15 seconds. I mean, they just had 0 space anywhere outside B, and it came to show.
A little bit of indecisiveness coming out in Silent Horror there. Not really able to push into B with the guns not quite being where they needed to be to do that push. So that rotate to mid kind of happened a little bit too slowly. They almost caught Tolkien there. That was almost some really interesting timing. Tolkien backing out just at the wrong moment, but unfortunately for Silent Horror, everything came together for Redline. Managed to shut them down in that mid space there and get close out the round quite quickly, quite effectively. And as we head into round 3, we have Zoe slow pushing into B main, being held by Dolphin. Oh, Dolphin gets 1 too. He almost gets the 3rd. Not quite there. There's still 3 up. As Silent Horror tries again to push into B main, but Sora just cleaning up on naturals there to secure B site for them. Are we going to see a rotate? Looks like Silent Horror thinking about it.
Deploying drone.
We've got the scout coming out from Sora into main. Is he going to look left? He doesn't look left enough. Did he see GambleNets there, who's low and looking to creep onto B site? Feeling it out. Slow walking in. Does he know that there's 2 there after Tay using the From the Shadows to get onto B site?
Last player standing.
Ooh, GambleNets goes down. Sora holding that strong. But Void snuck through. With the spike, sees Tay, doesn't quite get the pick there. It's Void on her own, on site. 2 of them there, Tolkien coming in to support. It's a 1v3. Can Void get 1? Can she get 2? Does she know where
10 seconds left.
Tay is? Tay going around to Ellie. Oh, and Tay gets that last hit on Void to secure the round for Redline. Very nice cleanup from Tay. Void almost had the hold down there. Very nice sneak onto B site there with the spike, but unfortunately isn't quite able to get that 3rd pick onto Tay. Now we're looking at a much more even game than last time. Looking at 2-2 and going into round 5.
I need this.
Now we're on the save round for Silent
goes
Horror, and Redline looking pretty nice here. 3 Vandals, an Outlaw, and an Op. Those 2 snipers gonna pop up and hopefully see some action this round.
Exactly that. It looks like an early A push here for Silent Horror. They've got the Sova lurking onto B site. Our drone throughout that they've cleared B main. Silent Horror extremely patient. Zero point activated. Hunting them out. Tolkien isn't going to be able to hold this. Site push though. Keeping out. Void on site. Zoe on site. All of Silent Horror absolutely for free. Blindside comes through from Natural. Capitalize on 1. Redline 2 in succession. I mean, what a third from Natural. Zoe gets 3.
Spike down A.
Is Zoe able to get another one? Gets 4. And Bomb Dolphin closes it out with the op. That was extremely close, Dr. Ames.
The 4K with the Blade Storm from Zoe on Silent Horror was just exceptional. Unfortunately, not quite able to secure that ace, which would have been, you know, perfect Valorant moment, but that's okay. Redline doing that retake really well. Starting to see some nice defensive retakes from them. After Silent Horror managed to take that site relatively easily, exploding onto there. Really nice to see Redline do a little bit of cool, calm, collect retaking to take that back and secure the point.
The operator here from Bomb Dolphin gets the kill onto Gamble. Nice. That's the first blood drawn from Redline. Gets another. This man is just incredible. An operator being pushed for work. Tries to get one through the smoke. Isn't able to capitalize. And Redline already had a 2-man lead here. Now Joey, he's pushing up. He wants to challenge this off. It's not good enough. Don't even dare to pick Bomb Dolphin when he has an off because this man is just insane. Actually, never mind. He gets sent through a smoke. That's okay. Crawlers able to play clean up. And I mean, Natural. Gate crashes back to B site. Spike is down in mid. Highly inserted. I mean, I don't even know what you do here for Natural. You have the Dimensional Drift online. You may be able to use it to pick up Spike, but is it even worth it in a 1v4 situation? Trying to just find whatever he can here. I mean, there's just 3 players mid, and Tolkien has just got A site on lock. You try to go through the tree here. There is a severe opening. I mean, Tay does have somewhat of the spawn, but looking away, this could be a timing. Never mind. Tolkien with the Cybercam. Spycam, able to capitalize. Crawlers looking a bit aggressive here from the IGL. 14 seconds left on the clock. He's got to make a move here. Good Tolkien with the Ares is pushing in right behind him and takes him out. That was an insane round there from Bomb Dolphin and Redline.
We love to see it. We love to see the op come out, and to get those picks was just, you know, curing mid early in the round. Love it. Nice attempt from Natural. There was promise there to try and do the 1v4, but I think it was a good, safe decision to not use the Dimensional Drift there in a 1v4 situation. He got 1 pick onto name escapes me, Tay. He got the 1 pick there, but isn't managed to get the other 2.
Yeah, I mean, Bomb Dolphin's just got another with the op. You just don't even peek him. Seriously, I mean, this man is insane. Tay getting 1, Tay getting 3 with the collateral. What do you do here? Natural is left in another 1v5. I mean, it's a bit sad at this point. Silent Horror, they peek the op early. Gets 1 from their Natural. Blindside coming through. The gate crush enabled. Chip damage. I mean, it's a 1v4 again, and it's just deja vu at this point. I mean, what do you even do? Crawl it. That is a smoke there from Tay. Dark cover coming out. Natural. He's going to feed this with his blind side. Isn't able to capitalize. Tolkien playing clean up here. And what a round from Redline. The momentum's just changed.
Yeah, for sure. And again, deja vu, just seeing Natural sitting there, though this time with a Sheriff, not a Phantom. So not much he can do, but he still managed to get crawlers yet again for a second round in a row. The one that manages to go down in that fight. Good attempt again. And we're now in the hands of Redline at 5-2, 7 rounds into this game. Are we seeing a comeback on map 2 to go to push to the map 3? Let's see. Bomb Dolphin once again holding mid with that op.
Yeah, I mean they've just said, I'm sick of mid. I'm gonna go main now. Dimensional drift popped from natural. That will be the Vice. All guns now disabled on the side. Trying to pick out natural. Doesn't able to get crawlers, but crawlers can just resurrect now. Tolkien into res from crawlers. Put into play. Crawlers gets one. Haig trades it out. Joey didn't get it. Oh, and the flick was almost there, but Sora closes it out with the Vandal. The op is still alive from Bomb Dolphin here, luckily, and that's the 6th round for Redline.
Yeah, very nice. Well, it was a good attempt from Silent Horror. They did commit some ults to that push. We had the Dimensional Drift and the Steel Garden go down. Unfortunately, not able to make any real headway onto site with those. Redline just really showing us that they can defend. They know how to do this. After giving away their map pick first game, we're now seeing them execute some really nice defensive plays on Ascent map 2. Heading into round 9.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Bomb Dolphins using the op into being main, has to use the tailwinds to get out of there. Now, Silent Horror, they're pushing up Cat into the tree. Tay, Paranoia, released a little bit too early, you might think. That is 2 pieces of utility already down. Dark Cover coming in. Joey unable to capitalize. Bomb Dolphin, blindside coming out, fully blinded there. The op is still there. What a flick! Oh my goodness gracious me, Bomb Dolphin. You can't be doing this, man. You just can't. Gamble Nats with the shock ball.
Spike down mid.
Taking Bomb Dolphin's life. I mean, all of Silent Horror are just towards mid. They kind of have to commit A here. The Hunter's Fury trying to get something, unable to claim any lives or any damage for that matter. Tolkien's anchoring onto that A site. You think it might be an A split. They're waiting for Natural to clear out this A main space because they know that Tolkien likes to come in, but the timing may be in their favor. Tolkien goes down, and that'll be the call to just run it down A, ladies and gentlemen. They do not care anymore. They know that they've killed the side anchor. Tay with the From the Shadows. Unable to claim any lives though, and it's a 1v3 for Soramizu. Unable to even get 1. Natural gets 4, and that is a round for Silent Horror. Oh my goodness gracious me.
And Natural's getting 4 kills, making up for him being last alive in those couple of rounds. He's like, no, I've got friends now. I can get these kills. Taking out that round. But we saw Bomb Dolphin still so dangerous with the off in his hands, taking out Zoe in mid, although Zoe did do plenty of damage, which meant that Gamble Nats could just follow that up with a shock dart and get the easy kill there. Very nice to see. Someone who knows his trigonometry. I don't know about you, but I can't trigonometry a shock dart to save myself. Heading into round 10, we've got Bomb Dolphin on another one of those ops.
Yes, you see Silent Horror unable to break the recon bolt. I mean, Tailwind deployed here for Bomb Dolphin. Doesn't shoot takeout. Please, don't pick Bomb Dolphin again. I am on my knees begging you, Silent Horror. They've got A main space. They've got B main space. They haven't got mid yet, but the stack here from Redline is over towards B. God. They don't have any mid space, and Redline, they've stacked it. They don't want Silent Horror getting any of that space. I mean, you could be thinking maybe, just maybe, they want to pivot A here. That will be the Cypher Trapwire destroyed. Crawlers trying to use the 0 point to capture anyone out on the A main, detects nothing. And you might be thinking the stack should come across to B here, but unfortunately not. Recon Bolt, I'm not ready from Gamble Nats here. They want to push the B side. Tailwind, updraft, over. Recon Bolt, taking Soramizu out there. Joey gets the kill, and this will be a 5-4 retake in Silent Horror's favor. Spy Cam Dart into Gamble Nats. Tay using the dark cover to get out of there, but gets one with the op.
Where is
Fortunately.
everyone hiding? Cage triggered.
I've come off. Here, they're trying to retake. Crawlers getting one, unable to get two though. Now, got a good chance. Void getting to third. Crawlers, oh my goodness! Both with the knives out, I mean, holy crap, that was almost very close for Crawlers, and that'll be a Silent Horror's 4th round.
And here's what we're used to seeing from Silent Horror, that cool, calm, collected. They tried to kind of push into mid through tile and then thought, there might be an op here. So we saw them kind of rethink, take a deep breath. Luckily, they didn't get stuck in mid like that first round. Instead, they did that explosion onto B site to take B. Very nice there. Notice that GambleNats kind of tanked the dart from the Cybercam and then pushed to distract so that Naturals could get a couple of big picks mid there. Now we're seeing Silent Horror push into A main here. Looking to do a fast hit. Dimensional Drift might come out. We've also got a Hunter's Fury on the side of Silent Horror that's at their disposal if they need it. But Bomb Dolphin is holding it with the knives. Are they going to hit it? Are they going to rotate? We've got all 5 just waiting in A main while they wait out the KO ult.
I think that null command absolutely stopped any chance of Silent Horror being able to push that A site. They wanted to go quickly, they weren't able to. And now the round takes a little bit of a deep breath here. I mean, they're really playing patient, playing their time. They want to see if they can get anything mid. That Cypher Trapwire is watching the mid space, but it already looks like they have someone positioned there. I think it might be a re-hit here. They might want to go through tree to get something. That 0 point there will be absolutely crucial. I mean, the Blade Storm from Bomb Dolphin, it just gets one. I mean, this man is insane. You can't be doing this. Recon Bolt out, Arcros deployed as well. Zoe coming up through tree. Is Tay aware? Tay is. The shots don't connect. Paranoia out. Unable to get another one. Another man. Third Bomb Dolphin! He gets 4, man. You can't be doing this.
Crawler's stealing the ace. We almost saw the perfect, whatchamacallit, Blade Storm from Bomb Dolphin. He gets the 4, just holds B's A site so well there. And then Crawler's walking in and is just like, nah, you're not getting an ace. I'm just going to take this one. Good win for Redline, but a sad day for Bomb Dolphin. RIP for the stolen ace.
I mean, get this man signed to an org immediately. I mean, this is insane stuff. He's got the op in hand. You know he's dangerous. Silent Horror looking like they want to switch it up. They want to go B here. Vice Cheer in place. And stop that flank. 0 point down. Dimensional Drift already invested though, so that's going to do absolutely squat. Shard coming in. Call it. Punishes it. I mean, this man is just insane. 5 HP. The Razor Vines unable to move now. Regained it back. This is all 4 players of Silent Horror in B main here. And Bomb Dolphin stops that mid-rotate with the operator in hand into tiles. This man's about to get dangerous. I mean, they're going into tiles. They're going to pick them. They don't have an owl drone to clear this man out. They don't even smoke. He just gets 2 in the collab. Yep, that's fine. No, that's all good. He'll get traded out, though, eventually. I mean, it's just a 4v2. What do you even do at this point? Trying to push over to the A side here. Tay is in a really good position, but Zoe's just aware of it. There's no point even trying to fight against this guy. 3v2 retake. Flashpoint enables. That Steel Garden from the attacking side. Joey gets one. Oh my goodness. Almost whiffs on the second, and this round's turned topsy-turvy. It's now in favor of Silent Horror. Soramizu, 1v2. What do you even do here? Joey, the aggressive angle, decides to step back. Almost dropping down here. They know the side. Zoe gets one. And is that a 2v5 here, Dr. Aim?
It is a 2v5. It's a Zoe and Joey show for Silent Horrors in that round. We saw the Blade Storm come out on Zoe, and even though Bomb Dolphin managed to get those very nice collat, gets traded out by Joey, also known as Sailor V, and then we just see the dynamic duo push over and just, take site. Cool as can be. Cool as a cucumber, taking a site and defending it, putting down that Steel Garden to close out the round and the half. This is putting Redline on 7 and Silent Horrors on 5 at the halftime. closer than our last game as we head into the second half with Redline attacking this time.
Yeah, I mean, Redline, they're going to go for the B pop very early on. Tolkien's got the cam towards mid, holding that space. Silent Horror, they're just going it down. A main. Is Tolkien going to be punished? No, they're not. The gate crash coming through. They know the B hit's coming. Pushing through here, the Vice Chair. They've got to clear this out, though. The Thorns not coming down yet. Bomb Dolphin just going in. Zoe punishing. Crawler's getting 2, 3. Jet action here, and I mean, it's just up to Tolkien with the work. Face Guard, Ghost, what can you do? Natural's going to finish this off. No, he's not. The Paranoia coming in a little bit too late there. The Cyber Cage getting 1. And that'll be 4 for the round for Zoe. I mean, we've just glazed Bomb Dolphin, and then Zoe says, no, I'm the better Jet this round.
Something delicious about Ghost head taps on pistol round. We saw 4 very nice taps from Zoe there to basically clear out Redline as they attempt to push into B main. Tolkien with that little kind of lurk into A to check if anyone was rotating through. And he ends up being the last alive up against 4, I believe, on Silent Horror. Just not able to do much. Gets taken out by Zoe there as we head into round 2 of the half.
Yeah, I mean, Zoe with the Outlaw, if only he was able to capitalize off that, but all of Redline are just going to walk down Cat. Gamble Nats, are you going to be able to get anything? Yes, gets 1 with the body shot. Bandit there. Doctor coming out, unable to capitalize. Bomb Dolphin getting 1 on Void, fully blind. What is that? Oh my goodness gracious me. I think Valorant is having a little bit of a moment because they were not on top of each other. That shouldn't have been a collab. Joey outside of the recon bolt's range. I mean, gets 1. Tolkien with the Guardian in hand, can't do anything. Zoe's going to clean this up with the Outlaw. I think that Valorant is dying because of that collat. Holy crap.
Was that the second collat of the game? That collat on the, whatchamacallit, Guardian there. Very nicely done by Naturals. And yeah, easy. Once again, Zoe and Joey show. Zoe and Joey being the last 2 alive to clean up that A side there and defuse the spike. Now we're at 7-7 and we're in a timeout, attacker's timeout called by Tolkien. So we're just going to chill for a bit and let them, have a little korero, as they say. Have a little chat, what we're doing, figure out a strat. How we're feeling about Ascent this time, with 7-7 scoreline.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I might need a timeout myself after that round. I don't even know what happened. That was an insane collat. What are you saying on the Redline side? I mean, they're just bulldozing you no matter where you go. I think that they may need to be going up mid here a little bit more because they know that they need that mid space early. They haven't really been abusing it. Although they had 5 that round, it was on their eco, and I think they saw that there wasn't a lot of pressure that the defenders were giving up mid. Take that mid space for free, and then you can pivot to wherever the hell you want.
Yeah, trying to sneak up into tree there. Unfortunately, Gamble Nats did see them and get 1 pick before he got taken out. But yeah, trying to get that timing right to get into that space and, as you say, decide where to go from there. I kind of like a catwalk to tree, and then even heading into defenders spawn from there can be quite fun. So maybe we'll see some more attackers and defenders spawn halfway through the round. And it looks like it's a double push from Redline in this round.
Yeah, I mean, they're pressuring that Outlaw early. Bomb Dolphin gets the kill on Natural. No collab for you today, Natural. Zoe stares with the Outlaw in hand, holding that B main angle. But I mean, you just smoked your own Outlaw off. What do you even do here now? Joey getting 1 on Tolkien with the Guardian in hand, and Nats has the Bucky close up. You don't even want to push this Bucky. The Aldrome will be committed to clear out A main, and the stack will now come in place onto the B side, but it's too late. They've just gotten B for free. Spike is still in spawn though. Maybe, do you think that they will try to flood out here? They know Spike isn't being committed yet. Zoe with the Outlaw in hand, unable, shots missed, both of them, and the Crawler's plantation coming out. Tay getting the kill on Omen v Omen. Joey getting 3 for the round, and it's an Outlaw Guardian retake. Joey show. Sora,
Enemy remaining.
shots going down. Crawler's getting 1. It's all up to Joey. Coming down lane, 30 HP to his name. Spam's coming through, 3 bullets left on the Guardians. 2 players to get it. 1 needs a collat, isn't able to get it. Soramizu closing it out. The Joey show wasn't able to take its next victim.
Yeah, Guardian and Outlaw, not the best guns to be trying to retake a side on, but once again, Zoe and Joey, last 2 alive, and Joey having a nice 3-piece on his way in as well. Let's not forget that. 3 with the Guardian on his way onto site. Unfortunately, that spike not quite committed to B when they managed to take site, so it took a little bit to get that spike onto site for Redline, but they managed to hold it. They managed to close out the round as we go into round 15, 16.
Zoe with the operator early. The collat not coming in. Bomb Dolphin early peeking gets punished immediately. And Zoe moving away now. You know that that's what you need to do. Crawlers getting the kick onto the fake out there. Massive for the round. Natural blinding himself. What an absolute god with his own blinds. I mean, Redline, they're stuck in tiles, they're stuck in A main, they just have 0 space now. Trying to get the early pick, whiffs come through, Nats gets 1. A little bit of whiffage, but falls out the classic now. The Spectre, you can't do that from that range void. Shock Dart, almost good enough to get the kill on Soramizu, but it isn't enough. Zoe with the the timing! Tolkien, good enough with the shots. I mean, they look like they want to go back for a B commit here, but I mean, it's looking a bit like any relationship that I've been in, very non-committal to the sites. I mean, Crawlers, the IGL Mastermind wants them to go down B, but look
30
at this,
seconds
a
left.
full Vice setup. Shears, Razor Thorns, Joey with the Arc Rose in hand, ready to take action. Tolkien, the timing, once again, this man is just cursed. Natural getting 1. Sora, 1 tap.
Spike down
Gets
B.
killed by Natural through the wall. Tolkien isn't even able to claim 1 with the Guardian, and that's a clinical round put on by Silent Horror.
Yeah, tough position to be in for Redline there. It was a 3v4, and Soramizu was on 1 HP. Good job of him to dodge that shock dart from Gamble Nats in Tile. That would have taken him out easy peasy. Trying to push in there, Tolkien gets timed a bit in mid, and then not quite able to get onto site with that full buy setup. Those Razor Vines, can't push through that on 1 HP, that's for sure.
Absolutely
and we've got
not.
an attack stack in B main.
The paranoia comes through to allow Redline that B main space. They're not making the same mistake they just did by letting Bomb Dolphin fend for himself. Crawlers
Get out of my way!
hit the target. Now, Bomb Dolphin, knives in hand. Last time this man had knives, he got a 4K. Can he replicate this to save Redline's ass? I don't know. The smoke coming down. Natural. Peeking out with the blind side. Tay with the fake TP. Where are you looking? Pushing down. That's praise going out in Silent Horror's favor. I mean, Gamble Nats gets 1. Soramizu trading with the classic somehow, and I mean, this man is just insane. 2v1. Zoe cleaning it up there, easy peasy, like you said, Dr. Ames with the operator, and that was a insane round.
I think Zoe's been really enjoying opping in this half so far. After Bomb Dolphin getting so many nice off shots in the first half. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be like, okay, you hit me a couple of times with that op, time for me to buy one. We're starting to see Zoe there really taking those picks, hitting where he can. Yeah. So we're at 8-9, 1 point in hand for Silent Horrors as we head into round 20. 18.
Yeah, I mean,
19.
the early drone here, the fight's going down.
know
Bomb
exactly
Dolphin,
where
a little bit of a
you
spray on the body there for Natural. The neural theft activated. They know it's a 4v5 retake here in favor of Redline, actually. For once, the null command enabled here from Crawlers. I mean, They want to retake. The door is closed though. Still not able to find anything. Grenade out. I mean, what do you even do here in Silent Horror? Tolkien getting the kill on Joey. Cruel is well full blind.
One enemy
out.
remaining.
And Zoe with the operator in hand forced the save. Zoe needed Silent Horror to do the work for him, but was just unable to get it. I mean, it was a 4v5 retakes to start out with, the null command not making it any easier. The call to save came in quite late there. And that'll be the first round in a little while, 2 rounds to be exact. The confidence was building for Silent Horror, but Redline, they're taking it back. And is the momentum shifting towards Redline now?
Got a nail biter on our hands at 9-9 after 18 rounds. Zoe, doing so well with that op last round, and then this round, retaking a site with an op is probably one of the harder positions to be in when on defense. Looking to see if Redline can sneak ahead now, maybe even extend their lead to push us through to that map 3, that sunset. We all want to see it. Let's see if it happens. And we're heading into round 19 now. Got a little bit of a mixed push from Silent Horror. Redline. Touching a little bit of A main and also heading into B, sneaking into B. With the stack of Silent Horror mostly being on A side, but with a full Vice setup on B is going to hold them up. We've got Zoe rotating through mid to go and help hold from market with that op. Op save from last round, and he gets one pick onto Tay, and the steel guarding comes down from Joey to hold down that B site with the knives with Zoe, pushing Redline out to rethink their options. 2v5 down to a 1v5. It's Suramizu on his own. He's top mid. Do they know where he is? Probably not at this stage, but they're gonna go find him. They're clearing things out. We've got Natural sneaking into tree here to try and hit him off, but he can hear him coming. Suramizu with the dart, recon dart, and gets taken out by Natural in A main to secure the round for Silent Horror. Redline trying to sneak ahead there, but not quite managing it. Silent Horror pulling back the reins in this game, saying, no, we're in charge. We're going to take a hold of this. Holding down those sites expertly to hold off Redline before they can push in and get that plant. Looks like Redline haven't managed to get a run of rounds in the second half so far, with only 2 rounds to Silent Horror's 5 so far. But it's round 20, anything can happen. They're only 1 ahead at this stage. Redline could come and save it. And it looks like we're stacked over for the Redline push into A main. Are they going to do it quick? We've got the Owl drone coming out to try and snag someone on the way in. Zoe is waiting with that op. Holding hard. But Natural gets to pick on crawlers to start with. Headhunter comes out. Gamble Nax cleans up afterwards. That's 3 for Gamble Nax. He can hit things when he wants to. Joey holding with the op. Suramizu stuck with a classic in A main. Can he do anything? That smoke's run out. Paranoia coming through for some void, but getting no one. And they're all gonna push in at the same time. Joey's coming in to get the kill on Suramizu to shore up that round 11, 11th round for Silent Horror, and extending that lead comfortably from 1 round into 2. Seeing that cool calm collected, just execution from Silent Horror to hold those sites. They're good at holding it. They've got that op in hand on Zoe. Really misses. What a nice showing from Silent Horror there. But it's not over yet. 20 rounds down, and it's 9-11.
Yeah, Redline pushing into the mid here now. I mean, Zoe with the op crutch. What do you even do here? Entirety of B main is Silent Horrors. Crawler's getting a little bit aggressive here. Flashpoint ready to go for Crawlers. Flashes out. Joey full blind. Grenades out. 0 point. They aren't able to clear out Zoe yet. Tailwind enabled. Gets 1.
Flash trap destroyed.
Markers destroyed here. It's a full retake here from the side of Silent Horror. They've got the numbers advantage though, which is what they needed. Now, they have to be getting a little bit more aggressive. I mean, Tay gets one on Gamble Nash, Zoe gets another with the op. And I mean, just too good. I mean, they spotted everything. It's a risky peek there. It costed the numbers them early, and they never were able to recover. I mean, they were just down, and they couldn't clear out the operator on the side of Silent Horror. Zoe there in main. I mean, they tried to go mid. They did that early. They got the mid control like we asked, but they weren't able to recover. I mean, I don't understand how they aren't able to. They needed someone there to go B main to clear out even with an owl drone, just to clear out that main space. But I mean, you peak early, and now it's 9-12. Redline, they're trying to salvage this. They're all going A main. The Hunter's Fury enabled from the side, and Natural just gets 2 there. Wants a 3rd, isn't gonna get it. Sorry, Media has something to say about that. Shock dart enabled. Isn't able to get another Gamble Nash, just peeking out. Gets 1. How do you even get that? Gets a 2nd, and the game is over just like that.
Defenders win.
GG's. I mean, Silent Horror take the series 2-1. Take the map 13-9.
We thought we had a comeback on our hands. We wanted to see map 3. Redline almost had it, but Silent Horror said, not today. We're going to sit here. Naturals is going to get 2. Gamble Nats is going to get 3. And we're going to walk away with this 2-0 on 2 maps. Looking like Natural taking the top spot in this game, although Zoe had more kills. You know, that happens sometimes with a 320 combat score on Natural and a 308 on Zoe. Bomb Dolphin, not to be forgotten, on a good 289 combat score with going 22 and 17. And Gamble Nats coming in 4th there on the leaderboard. What a game. What a showing. Good job from Silent Horrors to take out map 2 and the playoff.
Yeah, I mean, Silent Horror, they closed out a set 13-9, completing a clean 2-0 sweep and eliminating Redline for the tournament. Yes, that's right. That will be the last you have ever seen of Redline for VCC OCE Season 4, unfortunately. From the start, Silent Horror's firepower was absolutely undeniable. I mean, Zoe was unstoppable on Jet, dropping 26, 12, and 3 with 5 First Bloods, constantly cracking open sights and swinging the momentum. Natural's Yoru caused chaos with well-timed teleports, aggressive entries, and racked up 23 kills and 3 multi-kill rounds that broke Redline's defensive setups. I mean, Nats and Joey, they provided the stability in the mid-round, they held the post-plants together, and they won the critical trades. And even though Void struggled in the frag department, their smokes and paranoia setups enabled countless site takes, and it wasn't even close. I mean, Redline, they didn't go quietly though. Bomb Dolphin's Jet answered with 22 kills, and Taeon Omen found impact in the key rounds. They kept the scoreline close though through the first half and even won back-to-back in late game. But Silent Horror's composure under pressure sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey,
So
we get
now,
to stay in
I now
VCC.
believe that we have interviews here from the side of Silent Horror. We have Nats joining me now. We have Nats, Natural, Joey, Void. We have the entire
Yeah,
team.
babe.
from
Everyone
Silent
here.
Horror.
Hi.
Welcome,
So now,
guys.
I want to
Oh,
ask a question. First question directed to Zoe. I mean, you dropped 26 kills on Ascent. What was clicking for you today?
I got told I
the
could play Jet.
MVP.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got told to play Jet and you clicked heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does the team, just for anyone in general, how does the team approach 2-0 sweep mentally to make sure you don't get complacent between maps?
Oh yeah, we vibe. I mean, the vibe was up. Everyone was sort of having a great time, right? I felt like we had a very good mental reset after a few rounds, especially on Ascent when we were down. We were like, okay, guys, we gotta lock in. We thought it out, we talked it out, and we came back on there. So yeah, definitely a good mental reset and just sort of just having a conversation with everyone and just talking it out.
We saw that. We saw that kind of red line sneak up there and things start to get a little bit more even. We thought there might be a little comeback happening, that we might get to see map 3, but then, everything seemed to fall into place towards the end there. And you guys did really well to hold down that second map after, dominating the first one. We saw a lot of what we're calling the Zoe and Joey show today. Do you guys play together a lot? You guys do a lot? I mean, there were some really nice players who have been there.
My duo, my
Wait,
duo is
brothers,
void. My duo is void, but
No, it's not.
it is. My duo is void. But I gave the nickname Joey by accident because his name's Joel. But
It's
like,
actually Joel,
I couldn't be bothered saying that, so I was like, yeah, I'll call you Joey instead. And then like, it just went. I guess we ran with it, and our chemistry's pretty good already. In like 5 stacks and all that, we played a lot of scrims together and everything, and I feel like we're doing really pretty good together.
Very nice. Yep. Maybe I
Yeah,
just
I
like
mean-
it because Joey and Zoe rhyme, makes it fun.
Yeah.
Does absolute horror, silent horror. Do you get what I did there? To cast though, I mean, I just stumbled on every word that I was trying to say when I said Zoe and Joey. Just a final question here. Looking ahead, how confident are you and the team taking this format into your next opponent?
Yes.
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 Hey,
I
we're
mean,
gonna play our game.
I mean, yeah, I believe our next opponents, they're still in the game, but it's between Disorder and UFO. But I don't think. Yeah, I think we just
Not
play
sure
our own
if that
game.
game is still going on though.
No, it's still going on. It's 8-9 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. We will play our own game, and we'll see how far we get.
Exactly
You
that.
guys,
Well,
yeah, you guys, I really enjoy you guys bringing your kind of cool, calm, collected approach to things. You can kind of see it happen. You can see you readjust, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys bring that to the next game.
Yeah, you should have seen the VC. It was very cool, very very cool, calm and collected the entire time.
Outwardly
guys-
cool, calm, collected. Maybe not
Yes.
inwardly, but we
We
can't,
are
we
all
can't tell. Don't
nonchalant.
worry.
We all have dreads.
Yeah. I hope my
Thank-
performance was satisfactory for you, Max.
no, don't say that. Okay.
No, but like
It was-
honestly, like the amount of assists you were collecting were fucking crazy. So, like,
You
extremely
led that
proud.
team to victory. The amount of sites that you guys took, it was very clinical, and I mean, it just didn't even look like a fight. But thank you so much, Silent Horror. I'm so happy to see you guys win, and I'll be excited to see you guys in the next game.
Thank you,
GG,
thank
guys.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
you, GGs. That was silent. That was the entire team of Silent Horror there. Now joining me from the side of Redline, we have Sora, Mizu, and Tolkien here. I just have a couple questions for both of these. I mean, welcome in, Sora and Tolkien.
Thank you,
Hello.
you.
Hello, hello. What was the game plan coming into Ascent, and where did it fall short?
Well, we started on defense. We were hoping to get a bit of a lead, and we did. We did end up, I think it was 7-5, which we were quite happy with, but we were expecting more. And yeah, I think really just losing the pistol there on the second half, unfortunately, let us down. We lost a bit of momentum there, and we couldn't quite take it back to OT.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. It was a very good game. I mean, Lotus a bit shaky to start off with. You guys tried to bring it back, but unfortunately, you guys weren't able to claim the rounds. Ascent was very, very good to watch. Very, very close. It kind of slipped away at the end there, but for the most part, it was very close. I mean, Bomb Dolphin's operator, absolutely insane. Some of the collats that he was getting, I mean, I was jumping off my chair. Was there a particular turning point where you believe that the momentum slipped away, though?
As I said, it was probably the second round pistol. We were getting excited round 15 where we won the bonus, but then we just lost immediately after. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll have to agree on that. I think mental also kind of we got very quiet near the end as well. Like we just couldn't keep it up after a while. So I think that was also a bit of a contributing factor. But other than that, we're very proud of how we played, but we definitely want to do
Absolutely.
it better.
Worthy opponents.
Yeah.
100%.
You guys put up some very nice moments there. Always love a good little like a creep around the map, a little push, and I saw some nice moments from you, Tolkien, and you as well, Soramisu. You guys looked a lot more comfortable in defense that game. There was some really nice stuff to see. Do you guys prefer defense? Was that the reason for your pick on both? Do you usually have that preference?
I think we actually usually do pretty well on attack this map. Today was a bit of an outlier. If you look back at some of our previous Ascent games, we've been very strong on attack. Defense is obviously the better side on this map most of the time. So we were hoping to build a bit of a lead and then just feel comfortable on attack, but unfortunately it just wasn't big enough of a lead to get us over the edge. And these guys, they were just hitting their shots on defense. So
Yeah, I mean, last question here. I mean, even though the tournament ends here for Redline, what positives are you guys taking from this run?
well, I couldn't be more proud of our team. We started out very soon before this tournament started, and we've just been learning. We made it through the group stage on elimination most of the time, so we were really down and out for most of the tournament, but we managed to make it to playoffs, and I really couldn't be more proud of our team. We all played amazingly.
Well, it was a joy to watch you guys today, and it's always good to hear some good vibes in teams. You guys can hold your head high. You did a really good showing against Silent Horror. That game, second game in particular, was great to watch. Very close most of the time. So well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We will be back.
We got
Stronger and
revenge.
better.
The end of Redline.
We need a revenge.
Exactly
Let's
that
go.
revenge arc incoming for the Redline, and I mean that's going to wrap up tonight's matchup here in the VCC. What a game we had! We saw some incredible plays, some clutch moments, and a whole lot of heart from both teams. Whether you were here cheering for Redline or for our winners, Silent Horror, you've witnessed some truly top tier Valorant action. Big shout out to our players, our production crew, and of course you, the viewers, for tuning in and supporting the scene. We'll be back for more matches, more highlights, and more unforgettable moments, so make sure to follow and stay locked in. Until next time, this has been Max on the mic.
And Dr. Ames.
Stay sharp, stay safe, and as always, we'll see you in the server. Thank you, everyone.
See you later.